Hello everyone, my name is Usha. I come from Wright State University Noesis Research Lab, and my collaborators and co-authors are from Noesis, Mahidol University, Thailand, and Boonshoft School of Medicine, Wright State University. And this research is funded by NIH, National Institute of Health, as well as NIDA, National Institute of Drug Abuse. So this is a promotion slide that we submitted for the opioid challenge track. This is the poster presentation, and I would like to guide this presentation with introduction, methods used, and different statistical analysis that we conducted on the data, and the architecture of the research, and the correlation graphs between the darknet data and the overdose responses. So coming to the introduction part and the architecture of this, this particular challenge solution is highly innovative in the following ways, because this is the first study that is conducted on crypto market data and correlating that research with the overdose responses observed in Cincinnati. And the architecture goes like this. First, we concentrate on the data collection process. We do it at a crypto market level, and we collect all the HTML pages in the opioid entity. And after that, we clean the data by observing the new trends in the data. And the first level is natural language processing. NLP, for the NLP, we use named entity recognition algorithms specifically designed for this task by extracting the required entities from the drug name. And then we use drug abuse ontology to identify which particular category that drug belongs to. And then we send all of them to the expert manual validation. And then for the analysis part, we do the trend estimation and surveillance, and we do the new trend identification, and then we send the new trends identified to the expert manual validation. And then finally, we create an emerging trending alert that we send to National Drug Early Warning System. So such alert you can see in my subsequent slides. So the particular aims for this challenge is to compare and analyze the relationship between trends in the synthetic opioids on dark web and the patterns observed in opioid related overdoses in Ohio and Montgomery County. So for this, we not only use the Cincinnati Fire Department data, we also consider the accidental overdose death cases in Montgomery County. With that, we got it from the toxicology laboratory in Montgomery County Coroner's Office. And we also have the crypto market or dark web product data from the Dream Marketplace and the Agora Marketplace, which are the major darknet markets in United States. So talking about the Montgomery County coroner's data is in all accidental drug related overdose cases that was obtained from 2010 to 2017, and the archive data from Agora Market is collected from July 2014 to August 2015. So these are the time periods that we considered for this challenge, and the Dream Market data is the ongoing data collection that we are doing from March till date. So the importance of the opioid challenge here is the more timely interventions and the overdose responses to address these problems in illicit drug marketing and supply scenario. And we collected and analyzed data on particularly on fentanyl and other synthetic opioid categories. And we also examined the association between the global trends in darknet marketplaces and the local opioid related overdoses happening locally in like Cincinnati and Montgomery County. So what are the tasks in challenge that we have addressed? The task is the development of darknet crawlers, and we automatically passed all the data collected by the crawlers, and we implemented a customized named entity recognition algorithm based on drug abuse ontology, and we also enabled extraction of information related to different types of substances, dosage, form, and quantity sold and advertised on darknet marketplaces. So this is the item level page that we have in Dream Market. So as you see here, there is a weight of the item that is sold, and what is the item name? It is carfentanil, which is a more potent drug than fentanyl, and what is the purity, and who is it sold by, and what are the reviews of that particular seller, and the product description, purchase price, and who are the vendors and where are their base located at, and what are the shipping policies, and so just like a product in Amazon. So this is the emerging alert that I am talking earlier. This is the alert given to end use about the new emerging synthetic opioids. For example, let's consider MP of 47700. It is said that it is sold by one seller located in China and shipped worldwide, and it is advertised as synthetic opioid substance of the benjamide chemical, analgesic, relaxing, sedating and euphoric effects when administered. So, we are able to identify this MPF 47700 as synthetic opioid using our drug abuse ontology and the named entity recognition algorithm that we have customized specifically for this task. So are the other synthetic opioid names that you see here. So these are the statistical diagrams for Montgomery County and Agora Post, which is a darknet marketplace for all the substances on fentanyl and synthetic opioids. And next is the DRIM market, all substances. Since we are collecting it recently, we have less data when compared to the Agora Post. And Cincinnati fire accident responses based on the month and the number of overdose responses. This is a crypto market opioid and fentanyl daily number of ads per marketplace per month. So this is the number of ads for March 2018 when you see DRIM market product statistics. The reason we collected these statistics is we want to observe the correlation between the collected data in DRIM marketplaces to the overdose responses during the same time period or after that. As you observe here, the number of average synthetic opioids are flooding the market. When you see from March and April, there are more than like 15 products, new synthetic opioids in April 2018 for DREAM. So as we are concentrating much on fentanyl and synthetic opioids and more potent sources of fentanyl like carfentanil, we collected specifically those advertisements on Agora market. So as you see here, these are the carfentanil, and all the fentanyl analogs are more potent forms of fentanyl and more powerful when administered. So this is the Cincinnati Fire Department responses for a month, and this is the unintentional overdose death in Montgomery County per month. So this all these graphs shown till now makes more sense when the correlation is observed. When you see the Agora fentanyl versus Montgomery County, the second graph, then after 8 months, you see the correlation is very high at 1. So as soon as the product is available in darknet, you won't see effect, because people need to find that product, and then consume that product, and then only you see the overdose death or overdose response occurs after some time. So you see that lag of 8 months and correlation is very high. While in Agora fentanyl versus Cincinnati overdoses, as Cincinnati data is much newer, you see the correlation very high just after 1 month, because already the products of Agora market flooded the communities, different communities, and people directly don't buy the products from Agora market. They approach some dealers, and dealers purchase products from the darknet places. So that is the hierarchy. So this is our future work, that we want to combine social media data like Twitter and Reddit to the existing study. Right now we are using the real public health data like Montgomery and Cincinnati fire incident, and also we are using the crypto market data, and along with that data we also intend to use the social media data to make it more powerful analysis and to give more current decisions to the public health professionals. So in our future work we intend to combine ontology, geolocation extraction and socio-demographical constraints and relationship extractions, intent identification and emoji content analysis and image analysis from Reddit and Twitter data to make it more powerful, and observe which age group is more prone to overdose responses and which geolocation is more prone to responses, and by using several constraints. Finally, the conclusion is this study of ours for this particular opioid challenge track describes the trends in illicit synthetic opioid supply, especially illicit manufactured fentanyl IMF, as it is spreading and fueling the epidemics in Ohio. And crawlers are created for US focused crypto market, and we track synthetic opioids continuously on darknet marketplaces, and we use customized NER and drug abuse ontology specially developed for this study. And we created automated crawling, HTML parsing, entity extraction, and identified new synthetic opioids. And this study helps us to do the crypto market research efficiently to identify new products and warn the public health professionals and end use National Drug Early Warning System. Yes, this concludes my presentation. Thank you.